Hey everybody, welcome back to Chef Dawg. Just a reminder here at Chef Dawg, we like to try out Costco food, give it a review, and then taste it at the end and let you know what we think. So that's what we do here at Chef Dawg. Today, it is actually probably my most favorite meal of all time. We love this, and I'm sure you do too. It is filet mignon. Can you see that? The filet mignon. We bought this at Costco today. It's going for $11.99 a pound. That is remarkably low, I think. I just bought some the other day at another place, and I think it was like $22 a pound. And look at those. So anyways, $44.96 for 6 cuts of filet. Nice thick filet. So anyways, that's what it's going for right now at Costco. So I'm gonna just show you how I make my fillets. I learned this style from a restaurant here. You've probably heard of it, called Carrabba's. The guy that cooks in there, I asked him and he told me how he does it, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and this is what we do. So we take the fillets out. So there you go, I got a family of 4 right now. And what you want to do is we take vegetable oil. The reason we use vegetable oil and not other oils is you want to have an oil that can handle the really hot iron skillet, the heat. And vegetable oil can. And then I'm going to flip it around and do the other side. Those are so thick. Let's measure how thick. 2 1/4 inches thick. Thanks, Costco. Now what we do is I'm going to use some sea salt. And I'm going to put a bunch. It helps with that crust that you like. Well, if you like them, I know I do. Now I'm using pepper. I just use salt and pepper. And again, this is the restaurant style pepper, so it's bigger granules. You want to coat it all over it. Another important thing is you want to get your steak to room temperature. These were never frozen. Like I said, we bought these today at Costco. So I brought it home, and instead of putting it in the fridge, I left it sitting out on the counter because I wanted to get it to room temperature. I don't butcher them really any at all. You could trim off some of the fat if you want. I don't. I'm just gonna go with what Costco gave me. Okay, now I'll flip it back over. I'm gonna pick the flattest side to set it down on, because what's gonna happen is my initial sear kind of gets that dark bark on it when you sear it. Okay, another important thing. Now this is just here at Chef Dawg. I have an iron skillet. It's a 12-inch iron skillet. Now what I do is I only will cook, the max is 5 at a time. But today we're doing 4, which is actually perfect for us. I am going to put 4 of them in an iron skillet. This is a seasoned iron skillet. You don't wash these. I've used this to cook several steaks in, and so it's seasoned. You can actually smell it and smell a steak in it. What you want to do is get your iron skillet as hot as you can. So what I do is I put it on there and I turn it on high. And then I'll wait for a minute, of course. And when I think it's ready, I'm gonna get some water and I'm gonna drop on it, and if it basically evaporates, that means we're ready. Okay, and so while we're waiting for that to heat up, I'll show you what it looks. Can you see that? You can see what I did. Got that nice and coated. And then that's all I do. I don't put any other seasoning on my fillets. Pepper and salt only. I can actually start to see smoke coming up off it, so I think I want that to evaporate fairly quick, and it looks like it's evaporating quick enough. So that should be ready. It took a little over a minute. Okay, so this is important. This is what I do. I'm going to put these on at the same time, and then I want to time this. And what I do is I do it for exactly 2 minutes per side. So top, 2 minutes, flip it, 2 minutes, and then I do the sides, 1 minute, 1 minute, and another minute if I need to, just depending on if I'm getting them all. Here we go. Now watch when it hits it. And that's the sound of deliciousness. We're about a little over a minute in. Most of my cuts are that thick, and so again, if you went with a thinner cut, it might cook a little bit faster than you want it to. What I like to do when I cook my steaks is I like to cook them to a medium well. If that's the case, I still think I would sear this the 2, 2, and 1 around it. It's then when we go into the oven, I actually put it in there when I have 4 of them, I do it for 7 minutes. I'll get into that later though. All right, we just hit the 2-minute mark. Flip them now, look at that. That delicious those look. Okay, now we'll do that for another 2 minutes. You can see how far down it cooks into it. Probably what, about a 1/4 inch. Okay, now we're gonna flip it on the sides for a minute. And I'll just rotate them where I see the pink stuff. We're almost ready. Take and put it in the oven. Okay, so on the oven, what I've done is I put it at 400. Remember that, so I 400, and I'm gonna take the skillet, it goes right from the skillet into the oven. That's the nice thing about skillets, you don't have to take it out of them. Listen to that. I think we're good. Let's turn that off now. Take that over. Put that in. Okay, there we go. In the oven, 400. And I'm gonna do it now for 7 minutes. All right, it's been in there almost about 7 minutes. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna take it out, and then what I do is I put a little bit of butter on it. And then I'm gonna put it back in for 3 minutes. Take some butter, wipe onto the top here. Again, right now, I bet these are at a medium to medium rare. If I were to cut down the middle, because I can feel how soft they are still. Put a little bit more pepper on top, not a ton. Look at that, the heat in there. Ooh. When it's all said and done, hopefully like a medium to medium well. So again, if you don't like it that cooked, and I know some don't, just take it down a little bit as far as just your time goes. Okay, you can look at it, almost ready, look at that. See that? Exactly what you want it to do. Ooh, yummy. The only other thing is when I take these out, what I like to do, which I'm about ready to, is we'll take them out and then I let them rest for like 5 or so minutes. And you might want to do it longer, but another thing is just let it rest. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Ooh, 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 ooh. That right there, my friends, is how Chef Dawg cooks his filet mignons. Smells so good. Look at that. Come on in. Look at that. The juices. Look at that. That is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna cut into this, take a sample, and then we're gonna eat dinner. Hope it turned out like it looks, but you got that crust, and just pepper and salt. Oh yeah, and once again, perfect. Oh, this is how I like it. Right, a little bit of pink. That's how I like it. Well, there it is, folks. That is a Chef Dawg filet mignon. I'm gonna taste that bad boy. There you go. Tell them what you think.
I'm gonna say I'm a meat and potato guy.
Girl.
Yeah,
this was her idea tonight. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
You like it? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Totally love it.
Okay, well, there you go, everybody in Chef Dawg Nation. That's how I cook my filet mignons over here at the Chef Dawg house. Delicious. Mm-hmm. Double thumbs up. These are 10s.
Oh, steaks, yeah.
That is a 10. Okay.
So
well, thanks for watching Chef Dawg. Remember to subscribe and like. We sure appreciate your help there. And we appreciate those that are watching it. And hope you enjoy what we do. Have a good one.